Hello, everyone.
Yo,
It's
I'm putting on
ECAC, and
what
we
do you
are
call it, the
in
arcane season again. I
playoffs,
got you.
finally. And for the first time ever, we're actually in the Titans division. We're in the semifinals here. Only four
Drop it.
teams
I'll
made
run
it
through
out of the
Swamp,
Titans
drop it, and then
division, and
leave.
we got a matchup between Columbia College and the University of the Cumberlands.
I think that we have a very interesting match on our
Type shit
hands
again.
today. Especially, as you said, first time in the Titans division, which is just really exciting.
Yeah, the talent on both these teams is absolutely
I'm already
insane.
friends with the enemy.
It's mostly all like high immortal radiant players.
I
I
will
know Columbia
never
College
change
has
my
a
name to that
huge
goofy shit.
reputation. They are an esports school, I would say.
It's
Don't know
funny.
too
All
much
these
about
guys plug
the
their
UC
Twitter, and yet I have
Patriots,
the most
but I'm
impressions
excited
out
to
of
see
all
what
of
they
them.
can do.
Yeah,
In their
your
last
impressions are
matchup, these two
fucking weird.
teams battled it out in the regular season. It was a 2-0 victory for Columbia College, but we know that there's some roster changes
Whoa.
that may change
Oh
that.
god.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that they had
You guys
a
watch Arcane
substitute,
season
which
2, bro?
is crazy going against such a high level school, and very unfortunate timing to have to use your substitute player. I mean, we've seen such these. Columbia College has such high ranking players. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, also just like a dominant season, 6-0, they beat everybody, and that doesn't matter. University of the Cumberlands, they're 3-3, nothing to scoff at. But I mean, it was good enough to get them top four. But obviously, they have a few losses on their belt, and that's something that you can really say that differentiates the two. But when you're in playoffs, it's single elimination. If you're just having a bad day, it could be the end for you. It could be wraps.
Yeah, definitely. Still at this point, anyone's game, as the game hasn't started yet. So definitely, either team has this equal chance of winning. I mean, especially in the Titans League, having a 3-3 win is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that because there's two teams in playoffs right now, both themselves, and I think it's UVA that are also 3-3. If you don't know the playoff bracket for the Titans division, it's Columbia College, University of the Cumberlands, Wichita State University, and University of Virginia. So those four schools will be fighting it out for the top spot. There is a third place match, so loser of this is not done for the rest of the season. They do get to play and try to fight for that third place spot, and I believe there is a trophy for that. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's really a good chance to get some hardware here, and you want to have a good showing and get into that finals, that grand finals, because it's literally one series separating you from that. So we're gonna get into it in just a second. Our first map is going to be Bind today, and that's going to start with Columbia College defending. Then we'll head into Abyss. Again, Columbia College starting on the defense, and then based on how those first two games go, we can go to Haven if needed. But now we're in Agent Select here for Bind, and I'm already seeing a Yoru locked.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've said it before. I definitely enjoy the Yoru comp on Bind. We are also seeing a Deadlock, which is very interesting as a choice for a Sentinel in general.
I have mixed feelings about Deadlock. This is one of the maps where it works, but I think you kind of need to run double Sentinel for Deadlock to really shine. If you like combo it with KJ utility, it makes it a lot stronger. We'll see if that happens. I don't think it will, as we're seeing a Sky Hover now.
Yeah. I mean, Deadlock is certainly a difficult Sentinel to use as a single Sentinel comp, as you were saying. But I mean, if they've gotten this far in their league without losing a single game, they must know something we don't.
Yeah, well, and we'll see if what they cook up. On the other side, I mean, it's kind of boilerplate here from the University of the Cumberlands. They're doing what works. It's the new meta. It's the Yoru plus, the Rays and Viper, holding it down both as your controller, as a controller and a Sentinel, and then Brimstone, who is the preferred controller on this map, and for good reason.
Yeah, definitely. Very strong controller on this map. I am, to say, a little surprised not to see some Cypher here. Not
Yeah,
entirely, but definitely a little surprised.
yeah. I mean, we kind of again straying away from the normal Sentinel meta on this map, away from Cipher or KJ, but this is you know, I don't know if it's entirely surprising. I also
Hmm.
think that a lot of teams are trying to not rely on Neon as heavily anymore. Not that Neon is super played on Vine to begin with. It's not necessarily a Neon friendly map. But in like a week, Neon will be nerfed to the ground, I'm sure, as they just announced that. So might as well go back into the old swing of things. I guess it's not the old swing of things if you're bringing a breach and a deadlock to bind, two very non-traditional picks. But you do get a lot of stuns with that comp. I guess that's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, yeah, you get a lot of y- basically slowing
Yeah.
players from rotating, getting on site, retake, all that. I think definitely useful on a site map like Bind.
Yeah. And I guess Deadlock, also an agent that is going to be changed up soon. But now we're already into this one. It's a teleport play right away, and it's a real teleport across. Got that Yoru sitting there. Sometimes they just send the clone through. Not this time,
Here.
but slow defaulty play, and at a high level like this, I think that's what we're going to be kind of expecting throughout the day. First pick goes the way of Columbia Renai. Getting the controller down in B long, and that's a really huge kill. Losing your controller immediately can make things very difficult, and it's going to kind of force them into this A site, and that's where we see they're going right now. Only two holding back. It's Evo, as well as Switchblade in Heaven. I think they're just going to play for retake here.
Yeah, I mean, losing your controller early on is one thing, but having a secondary one.
But blows start drop. Yeah, sorry, blows start coming
Yeah.
down right now. They just push all the way in the backside and decide, hey, we'll just push these rotating players. They haven't even gotten Spike down yet. Not entirely sure why. There's one on flank.
30
Legend
seconds left.
pushes through the smoke.
Last
And even
player
things
standing.
up. There you go. Renee gets the Viper as well. And suddenly what seemed like a very advantageous position here for the University of Cumberlands. Not so much anymore. Numbers favor Columbia. Back into Garden we go. Caduster. Let's convert this 1v2. The drop from the Yoru is perfect. Lands the shots needed with the Ghost. Fuse and win. Incoming for the Cougars.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to start with for University of Cumberlands. But I mean, losing your as we said, using your controller early on, especially the controller being Brimstone, just like not what you want to see. Losing Viper is one thing when it comes to committing to a site. You know, you already have your util down for the most part, and kind of hard to really change it up at that point. But if you have Brimstone and you haven't used all your smokes yet, I mean, you really don't want to lose that so early on, especially not that first pick.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. And it was a really aggressive lurk. I mean, the Brimstone died in front of Teleporter. I don't know how he got there, but... Well, there's a same exact deadlock setup we've seen a few times. Here's a clash in showers. First pick goes to Caducer's way, and Switchblade got to run back now, only on 50 HP. Hit behind these boxes. Valky already creeping up towards Lamps, but not expecting Evo. Starting to even up the numbers now. That's 2 on the round, but the paint shell's fine. Switchblade. So 3v3. Carnage finds Megs trying to push back. Side Caducer with a 3k and teleport from Renai. It's a 1v1 in showers. And it's a 1v2. Oh my, Caducer's on for an ace. And he's gonna need it to clutch this round out. Grabs the spike behind truck and just gonna go for the plant.
Spike planted.
This outlaw won't be a one shot here. Creeping all the way up towards Heaven. Has the showstopper. They want to use it. Renai tapping the spike, but not committing just yet. Caught completely unaware of this position. Oh, the shot was good. It took a second. But Caducer doing it all himself.
Yeah, I mean, wow, it's just incredible plays by Caducer there. I mean, figured it had that Columbia College had it in the bag there, and then just bringing it right back, shot after shot. I mean, not expecting to pick up when he picked up the outlaw. I wasn't really expecting it to do too much, but it really ended up changing how the match went. I mean, the round went. You know, just absolutely turning the tables.
Yeah, wow, What a strong performance. Way to tie it back up as well. It's an unlucky pistol round. I like this peek. It might be a jump onto this. You can jump onto that sheet metal and crouch peek it and actually catch the person off guard. And he went for it, but playing safe now in guard. And Renee. Oh. Okay, well, shots trading here. Renee finds Caducer. So we won't see another ace from him. But it's a 4v4. Economy's a bit of a weird situation here, since that last round did end up going in favor of the Patriots. Stalled outside
Right
of
here.
a Yoru, taking up a bit of space.
Fake teleport.
Legend can have so much information to work with. But now the execute on a, here we go. Evo is the first in lamps. A shot. Now the molly though from Cyanide. Gonna find Renai and okay, we're just trading util everywhere. Legend's already on the flank,
One
flashes
enemy
for
remaining.
himself, and again another molly kill. What is going on with the Brimstone utility?
30 seconds left.
Makes so much value. It's gonna be up to Bonk. You might see another thrifty back-to-back, and there it is.
I mean, just incredible shots by Evo, as we saw. I mean, you can really tell that we're in the Titans division just based on the kind of playing and crosshair placement we're seeing here. Just smooth and steady shots, even from all players. But just, I mean, very good util by both the Brimstone and that breach, being able to prevent bomb from going down. Incredible.
Time to jump.
Yeah, everything extremely organized. But again, early aggression here down B long. Manx will be noted. That's an op in the hands of the Yoru. Dog
Scout
going
destroyed.
down, gonna catch one, but I don't know if it spotted Yoru, so
Blinded.
be okay. Actually, that's gonna give a lot of information. The op shot went off, so they're gonna avoid that, if I had to guess. But the TP actually lets them go all the way over to A, so they did not be ready for this. Okay, well, now they'll definitely know. That's more noise. Cooper, get the heck out of Dodge. Spike tapped, but util dump gonna slow everything down. Renai finding one, but Caducer, two of his own. Legend set up on a Bonky. It's a 2v3. Showstopper still in the hands of Caducer, could do some damage, but Caducer's sitting on 5 HP. Legend with the op. Oh wow, what a pick!
30
Caducer
seconds
continuing his reign of terror. 3K in this one. And evening the numbers back up.
left.
Spike comes
planted.
down. Renai, one orb away from the Seekers, but I don't know how much it'll matter in this situation. The op in the hands. This Brimstone just gonna hold down. Let's retake on the side. Just standing out in the open though. Wasn't expecting Renai to be back there. Now the Seekers know exactly where Caducer is. And with 5 health, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, not going to happen. Carnage closing out the round here.
Yeah, I mean, as we said, just really useful for Yoru to have that operator there, able to switch sites at a whim and just get back on to prevent them from pushing either site, really.
Yeah.
You know, util preventing them from planting, and then just that knowing that that operator is there, even if it gave away at first. The first shot there that really didn't do anything. Like even if it gave away and made them go back to A site, really just put fear there on either side, really, just to know that the operator is there and in the hands of someone like Legend, just really, really scary, and I guess would probably make you think twice before pushing out of a smoke or even onto site.
Yeah, absolutely, but it was enough to make the Patriots feel a bit awkward. They're already calling a timeout here, only down 2 rounds, and we're only in round 4. I kind of understand it. You want to stop the bleeding early. And that was your first, I guess, even buy around now. Your economy actually will be, again, even. It's a big round for them. They have the Yoru ult and the Raze ult to work with. Definitely make something happen.
Yeah, or being really good for information can even lead that Raze ult into some pretty impactful kills potentially.
Yeah, but what you can see right now is that it's just the Caduster show. Been getting all the frags and been making all the space, and you need the other players to start showing up, especially here on attack. If you're running a double duelist comp on bind, you really need it to perform on its attacking half.
Yeah, definitely.
Knight flashing all the way through showers, an off angle being played by Bonky. Doesn't dare take a step forward. That doesn't look like it.
Who's next?
He's gonna be content here holding this pixel. And here comes Cooper. Got some info for sight. See where the deadlock is. Carnage spotted out. But still no one following off of it. Oh, awkward TP for Cooper. And another Yoru the other way. What is going on? Legend with the mind game. Finds it with a shorty, just out Yoruing the opposing Yoru. Oh. Showstopper, not gonna matter because Cyanide finds Legend. Actually, oh, does get some damage on the breach, sitting on 18 HP. Orbital Strike, make this awkward again. Evo, 2 kills. Bomb's already down though. They gotta hold this site. 1 up heaven, 1 on flank, and 1 in CT. What are they gonna be able to do about it? They have a nice position. Crossfire possibility on bench and in lamps. They gotta be so coordinated. I don't know if Bonky saw the peek here. Oh, finds Renai first. Oh my, Manx finds the last 2. Not expected there in that position. So timeout works out.
Yeah, really, really strong post plant from University of Cumberlands. Just really able to lock down that spike. I mean, despite having people coming from all different angles, just having that right there. I mean, so much seemed to happen that round in such a short amount of time. You know, the 2 Yoru ults kind of going head to head in showers there for a minute.
That was
everything.
Yeah, that was definitely some interesting Yoru play. Not traditional, I would say. I think got a little bit sloppy. You gotta think on your feet in those situations. A lot of aggression again, up B long. Legend, finding the pick in showers. Teleports back to spawn. So that's the Viper gone. We've seen that fight go back and forth. Nice gonna sit in this smoke, and now Pat's gonna get 2 picks off of that. The deadlock net, I think is what it's called. Getting some good utility here, and they have Spike near teleporter. It's a good position for them to play from, and oh, but Cooper does find Renai. Get way back in it here now. It's a 2v4. A bit difficult. Yeah, especially if you're just gonna walk out of the smoke and let them see you. Oh, okay, Evo, good trade. A little sketchy. Cyanide just waiting for someone to over peek. Oh wow, nice shot, Evo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
incredible
interacting.
players.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, even with that little moment there, stepping out of the smoke, probably just overstepping a little bit, underestimating how big the smoke was. But just really impressive plays. I mean, he was, even despite, you know, stepping through that smoke, was still able to get one after coming through and setting out clone. I mean, these players really know how to use their util and follow up on it as well. You know, there's one thing to just know how your agent works, and it's another to really be able to follow up on it.
Yeah, I think Evo's definitely the pinnacle of that. I think half his kills have been with utility. Oh, so we gotta walk past this Viper wall, and that's where that breach stun comes in hand. It just slows them down. Now the Brimstone put on the pace. Evo getting lit up by the Bucky. The Legend able to push through. Okay, not too many targets. Couldn't hone in on just one. They're starting to make some progress here. Oh, flank. Actually, it's just falling apart. Columbia College suddenly in a 1v4. Not able to win their duels. Yeah, and they're just going to say, will not risk it, go to the other site. That's the right call to make.
There's only so much one player can
Spike
do.
planted.
Right here.
Yeah, well, Evo's been good for it so far, but Cyanide with this nasty, high-low
Be just me
won't
and
matter.
all
So
that
another
fly.
Thrifty. I think this is the third one we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, Columbia College looked good there for a minute. Really able to, just slowly chip down at them, and then just seemingly out of nowhere Cumberland was able to take it right back. HP not mattering as long as you have your player.
Yeah, I think a good thing that all good teams try to do is kind of create chaos on those eco rounds, and that was definitely chaotic.
Yeah, yeah.
It was hard to keep track of. From a spectator point of view, I can't imagine what it was like to try to hold down side in that scenario. But here is a really aggressive push into showers. Evo getting lit up and punished for it. I'm just going to go back towards short, not even fight for the showers control. And even one more time, I head over through the teleporter. I think they're going to be aware of where Renai is, because Renai is con on the flank almost every single round. Okay, what? Renai finds 2? That must have been some crazy accidental collat.
Planted.
Carnage with the stinger. Don't trade Thrifties back to back. This can't be happening. Come on, Cyanide. Lock it down. There it is. 2 good shots, but sitting completely blind. But whiff shots from Switchblade. And it's 4-4.
Though that was a little excuse me, that was a little painful to watch there. Oh, completely blinded, looking in the wrong place and just unable to make that shot. Oh. Even with Renai getting those shots, like, accidentally, just not able. Oh.
That was your win condition. It was your way in. And it was going to be a 2v2 if you just get that pick.
Not good
No,
here.
no, you're definitely Switchblade just got to reset the mental. It's a tough one to lose, but okay, your human drone going in through backside, gonna see 2 in CT. But like it was last time, this is just a fake. What the heck? How is Raze pushed so far up? Caducer all the way in lamps. The rest of the team entirely elsewhere, but this is gonna cause 3 of these players to just stay anchored here on A. And Carnage have a lot of work to do. It has to get a few. Saw Bonky, and that's the trigger discipline you like to see.
Last player
It
standing.
finds a 3rd as well. You know what? Maybe you don't need 2 Sentinels if you're using a deadlock. It's all up to Megs. 2 playing together, 1 on the flank. I don't think they're going to be aware of this yet. Oh, Switchblade, please. Okay. All right. Look, aim is a little shaky right now for some of these players.
Yeah. I mean, after that kind of whiff, you gotta have a little bit of self-confidence lost there. So just bring it back up. You got your teammates covering you.
Yeah.
Just recover from it. But I mean, yeah, like I think that in the right hands, any agent can be really useful. Especially an agent like Deadlock with a lot of more support kind of util.
Yeah, and the grab nets from the Deadlock, that's so good. They seem to be converting every single time. Oh gosh, Legend just has a judge. Finds the first and is able to get out with full health. Okay, well, great start for the Yoru here, and a great start for this round again for Columbia. Here comes the showstopper, and the judge again just shutting it down. Cyanide able to get 1 back. Oh my, okay, hello? It's happening again. Sometimes it pays just be lucky. Able to get Sky out of the Deadlock ult. Renai on the flank once more.
Last player standing.
Finds 2. It's a 1v2. Spike is down. Cyanide got the wraparound, but Carnage lands a nice headshot and cut. I think it was close. But Renai, once again, huge from this flank position.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that really is just the beauty of having Yoru be able to teleport such long distances. You know, just being able to have that judge in showers and immediately get out. You know, get your one and don't be greedy. I mean that's got to be a little bit tempting to stay there and try to get another, but you know, he knew when to get out and then just able to get another right there with it and end that showstopper before it could become devastating.
Yeah, that's such a huge ult denied. Again, kind of highlight. Okay, Legend, you're getting a little too aggressive that time around. Nice shots though from Cooper. Just instantly into the Lance position, and it's gonna be a full four. It's gonna be a 4v5. Flood retake maybe incoming. No, just plant denial once more. Oh, this deadlock utility comboing so well with the breach and the brimstone. Caducer, and what he does best, takes off the head of Vivo. Bike is down. Okay, going to see Cooper kind of out of position. Cooper completely blind. Right. Finds the first in showers. Carnage and Renai. Bring this one back. Orbital strike in hand. And a lot of plant denial utility that they have. Bonky finds two. It's now a 2v1. Cyanide gonna go first with 5 HP, but a trade from Bonky is absolutely pixel perfect.
Yeah, oh my god. I mean, once again, I feel like Cumberlands is really good at being able to turn these tables, it seems, even last second. You think that they have it, like, Columbia has it, and then just denied. I mean, we saw a little bit of a comeback from Switchblade there, having that one good shot there, and getting back some of that confidence, hopefully, even if you weren't able to clutch out the round.
Yeah, I mean, Switchblade is their flex player. There's a chance we might see him on, like, Jet later, so we're gonna hope that, you know, the aim starts spiking up. You expect these players to hit their shots. They're extremely talented. You know, sometimes you just gotta get warmed up and get into things. Manx, gonna see Renai sitting inside of U-Haul. We actually haven't had to see Renai hold down B site. I always see Renai rotating through on flank. It's a default this time around. We're gonna be slowing it down, allowing us to catch some of our breath because the last few rounds have been insanely hectic. It's 1v1 in showers. One more time. Booster starting to push towards Lambs. Legend actually can't peek out with the judge. And now Carnage. Not able to get one. Opens up showers for the Viper. Legend gonna get util with the dimensional drift. Okay, Breach ult comes out, but it doesn't really net anything. Bonky shutting down Renai, and it's just utility and ults being used, but not in a very, I would say, cohesive fashion. Okay, okay, well, they're just really denying plant hero. Time is getting low. But Caducer shutting down Evo and hold this Lance position very, very well. Honky turns the flash, flicks straight onto Switchblade's head. And Legend with a judge in a 1v5. What can you do, lad? Not a whole lot is the answer. It's a flawless round for the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, util being used to deny plant seemed to almost work there for a minute. You know, time got real low as they were, you know, slow to push, and then just couldn't get that plant down in time, and then was able to get it in time. But just really, I mean, very smart idea by Columbia to try to stop that plant with all the different util they had, but just not enough if they weren't able to follow up. I mean, it was a 3v5 in the end, and then, you know, 1v5 with a judge, so not much you can really do.
Yeah, no, it was pretty much over as soon as you saw the judge was the only gun left. But you know, it's 6-6 now. It's an even half. University of the Cumberlands have really fought back and they've looked great. But this is a nice setup here from Cooper. I don't think the Legend's ready for this. Just gonna W key in and they find two. Okay, wow, what a start to the pistol round. Caducer trying to even things back up. Finds Carnage. And still sitting here pretty healthy. Legend gonna go back towards showers. Renai finds cyanide somewhere else on the map, and now this A site completely opened up for them. You have to switchblade
Spike planted.
to hold off this flank.
One
Right click,
enemy
lend it. There it is. Good shots. And onto Manx as well. That's what we like to see. That's what we expect to see.
Switchblade clearing his name there. You know,
Doubling his kills.
yeah. Very, I mean, very strong pistol round. You know, Legend kind of just pushing in there. You know, able to use his util with his clone, and then just absolutely clicking as fast as he could to get those kills, and able to get 2 really early on.
Yeah, it was a nice aggressive push into Yuha. I like the look. But let's see what they can do with it now. We're gonna have another flipped buy round, or you know, we can actually stabilize and play some normal Valorant. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of that tonight. Carnage just waiting out this Yoru util, making sure that it's not fake phony clone. Okay, well, info gained. They know that they're here, and you got a high-low played in U-Haul right now with I think a shorty and a classic. They're gonna be aware that trap is set up. Towards long we go. You're just blind TPing up, gonna, you know, gain so much info. You know that B site, this angle, basically free. And here comes the execute on site. Yoru goes, Renai tries to mess with the trap that was set, gets punished for it. Trading some fire, but B site firmly in the grasp
Sensor
of
destroyed.
Columbia. Oh, Booster! Nice shot on a switchblade. It's a 3v3. It's not entirely impossible. Oh, that dink through the wall is gonna make it even easier. Thanks.
Scout
Dogs
destroyed.
right out, finds one. They know where positions are. Oh, Caducer. Do it just one more time. No Evo. Hunter and Ace, no shutdown. It's a 1v1. Paint shells. Oh, the peak. Oh, it's just perfectly timed from Legend.
Very.
Thought we were going to see it again. I thought we were going to see Caducer just take over another one of these rounds.
Yeah, it became very close there towards the end. You know, being able to pull off these sort of hero plays almost flawlessly. I mean, not flawlessly now, but continuously being able to make those sort of plays. But, you know, being matched by just Legend's boldness and ability to just push, even when maybe they shouldn't. You know, really hasn't been punished too much for it so far. Has been punished before, but still has that confidence.
Yeah. Oh, it's another flash play out of you. Okay, blind
Gun here.
stinger spam wins out there, and that's a gun, a rifle, gone. 14 that really needed it, so they're down a number early on in the round. Looks like B site gonna be the thing they continue to try to exploit. Grab spike, head that way. Oh, Legend finds Bonky. Dooster. Oh, careful there. Loses his life. And Legend already with the ult. Picks up a rifle too. Okay. Makes a good peek out. Spike is on site on B, so that'll cause all the final defenders to rotate over. There's nothing stopping this team from getting the spike down.
Spike planted.
Thanks. Clear out. There's a showstopper from Caducer. They're all pinned in elbow. Could be really, really big here. Now they're just gonna run away. All those footsteps. Oh, actually find Switchblade around the corner? How does that work? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Caducer, another 3K in the round. And you know, what looked like it was gonna be a pretty bad buy round for University of the Cumberlands. Turned out pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, just had so much confidence going in and seemed to be pretty solid, and just Cumberland's able to bring it back, you know? I mean, Showstopper definitely helped there. A little strange being able to go through that corner, but I mean,
that
worked very well in their favor. Able to turn that 3v, I think it was a 3v3 into a 2v3.
Yeah.
And able to really just get that
All right. Well, this time it's an aggressive
Blinded.
B long push. Smoke is deep. They want this orb to go into Manx's hand.
Time to hunt.
Dog through the teleporter. Gonna allow take more space, and they have a lot of info early. They're gonna know it's a B hit. At least that the players are positioned over this way. How far are you going to wander, good sir? Producer taking a lot of liberty here. They don't have anything for flank really, so he can do whatever he wants.
Knocked him.
Okay, spam kill through the orb is gonna find Bonky. That's some of the stopping power. Down, good flash from the York producer. Arriving just in time. They're gonna be pinched from every angle. It's gonna fall apart here. Okay,
One
Cooper,
enemy
relax. Just a little bit.
Spike down B.
It's just Renai in a 1v2. Cyanide getting that off of him and getting the final shot.
After all.
I mean, it's just that really long flank taking a page from Renai's book almost, and you
Yeah.
know, being able to grab that. I mean, definitely strong there, and also another kind of fault, I guess, of having your Sentinel be deadlocked. You know, able to get by those sensors for the if you even have them down for flank pretty easily just by walking or crouching.
Behind me.
Yeah, it was almost too easy. And again, no one going showers is very strange. Usually at least leave a lurker there. But in that scenario, not the case. Renai avoids the boom bot, so they might not know that A is the move. You're teleporting to Lamps. Caducer finds the
Spike
first, gets
down
traded by
A.
Switchblade. Nice shot from him. Cyanide doing his best. It's two. Getting starting to get pushed out by a Stinger. Renai just gonna W key straight into him and run and gun. You know, always a viable strategy here.
Last player
2v3. Cooper with an op. Just might be wraps. They have Spike. They know exactly where it is. It's gonna be all up to Legend. Oh, might live up to the name though. Finds the first. These two players both in CT. They're gonna swing together. Good discipline.
Yeah, just not enough. Able to get that operator out of the way though for a minute there, you know, just out of play, and able to just be able to get to that, you know, like
Here.
to the point where you can make those plays. You don't have to be afraid of heaven or be
Yeah.
afraid of who's covering that spike.
Yeah.
I mean, crosshair placement was good, but with a double swing, it's and knowing that the double is coming as well. You know, just unable to switch your play so fast.
Well, some powerful ults here. Be able to use a lot of information. They got equal buy here. Rifles on both sides. Here we go. You're gonna see this teleport dog through showers one more time. And Manx and Bonky are
One
just
enemy
locking
remaining.
down this B site. It's an absolute slaughter. Wow, just
Wow.
two-man army, flawless.
Yeah, I mean, wow, that incredible there at the end. Like, I was gonna start talking about maybe a time for a timeout as they're getting that 2-point lead, and in the beginning a 2-point lead isn't all that much, but at this level, I mean, that's what 3 rounds to a win.
Mhm.
And where they need 5 rounds, where
Yeah.
you know Columbia College needs 5 more rounds, and just losing a little bit.
We were talking about when these two teams matched up last time
Here.
and how it worked out.
Here.
They did, you know, it didn't turn out too well for the University of the Cumberlands. They lost in 0-2 fashion, and they did play on bind. That ended in a 13-9 win for Columbia College. They've already gotten more than 9 rounds. They're actually with a lead here. And you got to say, Cyanide, the second frag right now for this University of Cumberland squad, making so much of a difference. Wasn't there in that series, is here now. And I don't think that Columbia was ready for it.
Yeah, no, I mean they've definitely changed their strategy up, and if it's the player or you know being able to strategize more and have you know faced this team before and just able to know them and understand who they're up against finally, and being able to combat it. I mean, really well so far.
Yeah, they also played an entirely different comp
Blinded.
in that game. This one a lot more traditional than what they brought out last time. You know, it was a Reyna, a Yoru, a Gecko, a Cypher, and a Clove. Not what you're seeing at all on the field right now. I think they're more comfortable, and you could definitely see that it feels that way. Almost completely dictated the pace of play on this defense side. They're doing the same right now. They just hold down these sites perfectly. It's a default. Towards B again. I feel like it's been B every single round. They need it to work this time. Deathly quiet. No noise being made, but Bonky getting a little curious and is gonna get punished for it. Carnage with the stinger. Gonna find the first. That's gonna be an open B site. I don't know if they know that yet. It's not gonna take very long for them to find out. Cabbages, Seekers from Megs. Slow things down just a little bit, but here comes the annihilation. Doesn't land on anybody.
30 seconds left.
Okay,
Spike
well,
planted.
orbital strike not denying plant. It's gonna tank that one. Can they hold it down? Cyanide out early, but whiffs the shots. Renai, Carnage, find two, and now it's 4v2 situation. It's such a hard retake angle. They got the utility to do it. Will it be able to come up with? I think it might just be a save, especially with the op. Yeah, it looks like that's the move here. Cooper gonna run for his life. Maybe find one more. No, just greeting a little bit. He doesn't get punished too hard for it. Yeah, I just can't seem to find Renai. Oh my gosh! Don't lose the op. You're okay, able to run away. A little bit of ring around the rosy. Seems okay, but that's a thrifty round after that timeout. Huge momentum swing back in Columbia's favor, and 100% conversion for both these coaches so far on their timeouts.
Yeah, definitely a little scary there, almost losing the op at the end. I mean, they really wanted that, and were, I mean, combating it pretty good when it came to peeking around those corners. But I mean, not working when you're in a like a match when you're just trying to get that, you know, you're not just trying to run for the gun.
Blinded.
Well, can they convert on a buy round? That's what we need to know and what we need to see. They have an opportunity to even things back up. They have the Rolling Thunder and the Seekers in their pockets if they want to use it. Two very, very powerful pieces of utility, especially on an execute.
Next? Time to jump. Here.
Legend. Just looking for some sort of information.
Here.
Is going to spot one in lamps, but that's just about it. Yeah. Pushed up showers. A is going to be where they end. The Seekers now being used. The Rolling Thunder deployed. And it's going to be a hard one for them to hold. Evo finds Cyanide. The Cabbage landing on to the opposing, or Cooper just absolutely smoked off. Can't do anything with this op. Oh my, Bonky finding the first booster, finding a second, but Legend stopping everybody in their tracks. Oh, Bonky, so much progress from this flank on a 3K. Just a 1v1 against Carnage. No. Down to Manx. Carnage playing time, using the stun, and there's the value of that deadlock.
Yeah. Oh, that was a little scary there for a minute there. Just, you know, pushing out and using that stun to your advantage. Very useful. Deadlock Uto, a little better than we were giving it credit for earlier. But I mean, Columbia College pulling it right back, you know, able to break the momentum swing and then get one of their own going. And tied back up. Till anyone's match, really.
It really is. This is a map that I think University of Cumberlands really needs to win. I think this is their map pick. Makes kind of aware that B might be the angle. It's just, again, another slow default. Yeah, dog not going to sight anything. So they're going to take space up B long now. Carnage on a bit of a lurk. Angle's being watched by an operator that won't want to venture too far up. Caducer, I don't know if is aware that Carnage is here. Oh, Caducer.
One less.
Oh no. Oh, that's disastrous. It's a bad start to the round for sure. Legend finding Bonky on the other side. Yeah, disaster. Continuing to strike here. And that was enough to call everybody over to B. It's gonna have to be massive from Cooper here. Finds one,
30 seconds left.
but now smoked off.
Spike planted.
Spike will go down with relative ease. Smokes can be played just to hold this front sight. Manx
Molly.
swings confidently, swings strongly, finds Legend. Those point positions taken. They have the orbital strike. That's just not fast enough. They're not going to be able to stop anything. There's the orbital strike down now. Renai finding the first. Can't find Cooper, but it's a double swing chance. Cooper, yeah, the Molly's on bomb. This is a round loss. There's nothing they can do about it. The utility is too strong. Cyanide going to run for his life. 3 in a row now for Columbia.
Rainy brought it right back and just now have a little bit of an advantage, just a little bit of a lead, and even a little lead this late in the game is really incredible and could be the difference between a win and a loss.
Bonky making the right decision here. They gotta regroup. They gotta figure out what's going on. They gotta stop the bleeding. You looked firmly in the driver's seat so far, and it's just not been the same since you lost that Thrifty round.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're going up against a team with a 6-0 record, you know, win streak, it's just you gotta be feeling a little bit nervous, and I mean, you really gotta win your own map pick at this point. Just really gotta keep driving forward.
And it's hard to say what they're doing wrong here. There were some minor mistakes, aggressive pushes not going your way, losing, you know, fights that you should be. Last round it was, it was Caducer just whiffing those shots after wrapping all the way around Carnage. But those will decide the map, and they will decide, you know, how these rounds will go. You can't be letting chances like that go by.
No, definitely. I mean, at this level, even minor mistakes can be taken advantage of, and as you said, be that sort of deciding factor if you win a round or you lose a round.
Well, see if the hot streak of calls after timeouts continues. Viper's Pit gonna lock down this B long side. Oh, legged. Legend is legged, but Caducer finds a nice shot under eye in showers. Smartly, they're just gonna pull back. Caducer maybe hanging around just a little bit more. Yeah, they're gonna get some info that players are here now. Where else would they be? They only have one more lane to go, and that is Hookah. Cyanide getting info, but getting lit up for it.
Out of charges.
Okay, well, they're just going to try to stun off this top angle. It's going to allow the player to cross, but the flash wasn't good enough. Legend
Here.
is down. It's a 5v3 advantage. Exactly what they need. The Annihilation going to find the Yoru. Oh, never mind, it was the clone. I was totally mistaken. I got fooled, but it doesn't matter. Carnage finds Caducer. It's a 3v3. Spike is down. And suddenly we're back on even terms. They don't have the guns. They don't have anybody flank. But they need this round terribly.
Molly.
Evo playing lineups once more, just delaying as much as possible. There's one stunned on Spike.
Last player.
Oh, Switchblade and
One enemy
Evo
remaining.
doing so much work. It's a 1v1. It's gonna take Switchblade to really clutch this one out. Flash. Use turned. Swing. It's just good enough. It buys enough time. It won't matter that Cyanide, once again, is the last one standing. Takes out Switchblade.
Not able to recover the op either.
No, yeah, it's basically everything has gone wrong there. You were so close to converting that round. It's a broken buy for this defense.
But a necessary one at this point. I mean, on match point, you really can't do anything but force that buy.
No, you're absolutely right. Guardian and Cooper not going to be the op that he's been using all game long. They got to get 2 in a row here. Cooper gonna look for this aggressive fight. Showers. Oh, finds it. Renai is down. So starting with a numbers advantage, and also now with the dimensional drift. Oh no, just getting too aggressive. No one to dial it back, overheating. Carnage wide swing. Oh, but traded. It's all good.
Time to jump.
Dimensional drift, not going to pick up anything. Just going to say that A side is clear, but I don't know his producers all the way in showers. Okay. Wow! Timing is incredible. Showstopper. Oh my, the teleport. Are you kidding me? This paint. Oh, what is going on here, Caducer? Finally getting punished. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's just a pivot all the way over to this B site. The teleporter's so important. Bonky might just. Yeah, okay. Was considering going through the TP.
30 seconds
Both players
left.
extremely low on the side of Columbia. Oh, I feel terrified.
Yeah, I'm lightheaded.
They're gonna go and wrap all the way to hookah. No, it's gonna be 2 different post-plant positions taken up now. Molly gonna delay and buy some time. Switchblade.
Last player standing.
Oh, Bonky takes out Evo. It's just Switchblade in heaven. The aftershock is there, but they're able to get half.
Why did I sign up for this shit?
And I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, they're just gonna be able to stick it. I mean, both players go down, but who cares?
That was
Round-
so close, though.
Yeah,
I was almost too close.
it
For
really.
Both sides, really.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, and also because all 5 players go down, the economy is still in ruins for the Patriots. They're all on half shields. It's a bit ugly from both teams, to be fair.
Here.
Yeah, but I mean, such a close game or match right now. Just
Oh, Cooper. Pushed up with the judge. Renai, don't let it happen again. Oh, okay. Bird was good, but traded. I mean, these trades have been so solid from the defense. Oh, but that time it's not going to go Caducer's way. They just all swing. Been so good from post-plant positions when both Breach and Brimstone are alive, and a blind shot through the smoke into heaven. It's, I don't know, it might just be wraps here. Oh, but Bonky trying to make me eat my words. Oh, the judge from Legend. Oh, it's disgusting. It's exactly what the doctor ordered, and it's a map win here for Columbia College.
but a close game at that.
Yeah.
Definitely too close for comfort. But I mean, it was Cumberland's probably their map pick, and now going on to Columbia College's map pick, and it being a map as unpredictable as Abyss is honestly a little bit scary for Cumberland's.
Yeah, Abyss is. I don't know if it's a interesting map to say the least. We've seen some different strategies played out, and meta is really not entirely defined. We'll just see what both these teams do, but for the last map there, it's kind of the one that you let get away. The Patriots really should have taken that one home, I think. When you were in that 10-8 position with all that momentum and you just over-aggress, over-push, and give exactly what the Cougars wanted. I think that
Yeah,
was that was it. You're just you can't be making those mistakes.
definitely not. Playing right into their hands almost in that sense of right to what they needed and right what they wanted, letting them gain back that momentum, those rounds, and then ultimately winning the entire match.
Yeah, they have another chance to take it back. They have Abyss. I don't really know what to expect from either of these teams. We'll find out in just a second. I don't know if we're taking a break or not. Personally, I need to breathe because oh my, that was
Yeah,
tense.
especially at the end there, real close.
It just felt like every round was unpredictable. We saw a lot of hero plays, a lot of 50 rounds, an ace in the second round of the game on a thrifty,
Yeah.
mind you. Series is definitely delivering content wise. I'm sure you viewers at home loving what you're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible when only what you can expect from the Titans division.
Yeah. By Columbia College, showing why they're 6-0, they're able to come up big when it counts, and even when the odds seem to be against them.
Yeah, really able to bring it back. I mean, some incredible players we see here on both teams, really. Caduster being that sort of MVP of their team, at least at the very least at the beginning, they're
Mhm.
able to get some really incredible plays and make that space, which is exactly what you want from a duelist.
Yeah, and the Brimstone from Columbia College, Evo, the utility that they had throughout that match is what won them the game. I felt like every single time we got to a post plant, it was over. The orbital strikes, the mollies, they were perfect. And they delayed just enough for teammates to get in position. They netted some kills on the defensive half. It was almost flawless controller play, which as a controller main myself, incredible to watch. It was quite a treat. But knowing that you can rely on a player like that to be that steady hand and clutch out those improbable rounds is huge.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and I guess we were doubting the breach and the deadlock. It just kind of worked out. It was synergized really well. The deadlock with the stuns allowed for like brimstone utility and breach utility to get a little bit more value than you probably expected. Uh, I can't necessarily keep track of how many utility kills we got in that game, but it was quite a bit more than I think anybody would normally expect. Uh, so
definitely.
so on me for doubting you, Carnage. You obviously know exactly what you're doing. I'm excited to see what you bring out here on Abyss. I'd be surprised if it's not a cipher, but at this point, who knows?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as you were saying, like, even if it wasn't a util kill in general, just a kill assisted by that util or a kill made possible by that util. Especially, Carnage with the deadlock and being able to net those players, able to get them down or be able to get more, as you said, use out of the orbital strike or Molly that Brimstone has. I think that even with the faults of both the breach and deadlock, or what we found a little bit weird about that pick, just was made up by them balancing out each other
Mhm.
at the end. Just a team that really knows what they're doing and how to use the agents they're playing.
Yeah, and we've been spending a lot of time in the Division A, and I don't know if you agree with me or not, but it just seems like the organization of the rounds and the play calling is just so much cleaner. We saw a lot more defaults in this match than we've seen in any of the other matches we've played. We've seen some set plays where, again, we had like the dog going through teleport to clear out that spawn area to allow a player to push through and then go on flank. Stuff like that. It was really interesting and sensible to see, and it's new, I think, for both of us. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's a testament to what you can really see, what these teams can get to at a collegiate level. Okay, well,
yeah,
Cooper, we're back in Agent Select, and Cooper going to stick with the comfort pick. It's the Yoru once again. And
Legend switching it a bit up though, going from Yoru
yeah,
to Sova.
you know, I I think that's a bit of a weird one. I was kind of thinking that Legend was the duelist player. I guess not. It's gonna be another one of these teams where they have certain agents they like, and they're just gonna play them. Evo gonna stick with the controller, sitting on Omen. I think that's. I don't know if I like Omen or Astra more, but both pretty solid picks here.
I mean, we are seeing another deadlock, but this time from Renai instead of from Carnage.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but
really
it looks.
seeing that switch up.
Yeah, but it's kind of what I think we were talking about, where you see that deadlock stacked with another Sentinel. If they lock in Cypher here, that's a little bit more traditional. I don't know if I like what Deadlock and Cypher brings as much as like what we see a Deadlock and KJ brings, because
Hmm.
you can see um, instantly the way that the mollies and the nets or the mollies and the stuns interact in a positive way. But I trust them. I mean, their defense is pretty good, and there it is. It is locked now.
Yeah, I mean, we do like to see that sort of stacking. It makes it a lot makes Deadlock a lot stronger as a Sentinel, to have someone back up like that. But I mean, I don't know. I do like the Sova Yoru lineup
Mhm.
on Cumberland's side.
Yeah, we've seen Sova Yoru a lot, and it's almost always worked out in some way. You're almost guaranteeing yourself a kill combining Hunter's Fury and Orbital Drift. So I'm sure we'll get that at some point in this match. But it's going to be Columbia College starting on the defense again. And Columbia College, I mean, their attack wasn't bad on Bind. I think they got 6 rounds out of it. I think you'd like a little bit more. But here on Abyss, it's a bit of a funky one. I can't really tell right now if it's attack or defense sided. I think the meta's still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. I mean, Abyss is such an interesting map, and of all the times we come across it, it's always been this sort of like, I think it's gone in the way of the person of the team who's picked it. I mean, if you know this map and you know how to use it, it's really good.
Oh, Switchblade finding the first kill on the Manx. That's actually huge. That controller, again, gone immediately. Not what you want to see. But Cooper finding the controller on the opposite team. So never mind. We're on even playing field here. Nobody has smokes. It's just going to be who has better initiation. Looks like A site may be the end. What is going on in mid? Caducer was all the way pushed up, found Switchblade, traded out by Legend, so never mind. All that havoc, all that chaos eliminated. Stuck in entrance of A main, but finally able to break out. At this point, Renai on very low health.
Spike planted.
Carnage on the flank. Legend being pushed with the classic. Carnage 1v2. Both players back site. Just aggressively pushing. Go over top. I don't think that. Oh, what is happening? Oh, okay. Oh, now gunshot's gonna go. The information's gained. It's a little sloppy, but it doesn't matter. Cooper, right click to the head is all the doctor ordered. It's a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, no, and they're very sketchy.
Yeah.
Carnage almost had that. I mean, I pretty much
It's the
thought
right
he had
call. Yeah, it was the right call. I just didn't see Cooper at all.
it. Yeah, I mean, just not looking in the right direction, and I mean, it's difficult up there. If someone's a little too close, can't see him, but just really unfortunate timing for Carnage, but the perfect timing almost for Cooper.
I'm so stressed, man. So many situations where the timing is just absolutely perfect, where they just walk right past each other. But here's a flash and dash. It's really fast. Carnage is already dead on sight. Caduster and Bonky finding the first 2 picks. And it's a fast flank here,
One enemy
but
remaining.
it doesn't seem to matter. Everybody getting ripped to shreds. Cougars down to 1 last player. It's Switchblade. Go back towards this flank. Bonky, I mean, Just pre-firing it. They know exactly what the idea is. Yeah, Cyanide just picking the head a little bit, but there's
Yeah,
Wallace. Boom, boom,
not
easy.
enough, not enough. I mean, just really good execute by University of Cumberlands. Just able to really get it down, get spike down, able to flash sight and make sure that entry was good, and then just one after the other, Columbia College falling, and now falling behind with a 0-2 lead.
Here.
Yeah, we talk about Yoru a lot. More of a, I would say, an initiator in the meta right now than a duelist, but able to make space and create space for his teammate. Oh, Caducer, that's a gross angle. Okay, well, Renai wasn't expecting that. Evo can't do anything to trade it out. Stars are going down here on A, and yeah, there's the utility. Okay, Cooper, I don't know if necessarily communicated too well with the Astra, just going straight into the grav well. And so 1v4 now, everybody dropping. Cyanide not able to do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, bringing it right back, Columbia College, you know, getting those guns, able to buy, and really finding their rhythm back.
Yeah. I still want to know what was going on there backside. Like,
Right here.
Yeah. Why TP
what-
in so far back with the Astro Star being pulled right there?
I'm just gonna say it was a misinput. All right, well we'll go with that.
Yeah. I mean, potentially, you know, click the wrong key, trying to get a smoke out, and instead getting a pull, or maybe
Yeah.
meant to fake the teleport.
Well, Sodart gonna go into mid, but A site is where they're leaning.
Here.
Okay, well, Caducer sat down. Legend stuck on 21 health. Okay, well, Renai caught out with Util, and suddenly it's a 4v3. Mid space is
I
gonna
know
be free for
exactly
Cooper here
where
if
you
they
are.
decide to go. Neural Theft going to exactly note out where these players are. Evo sitting up here in heaven. Cooper on the lurk mid finds Carnage, and the call being made now correctly to head back over towards B. Okay. Wow, Evo catches the lurker and Bonky, but I mean it's too late now. University of Cumberland are already on the opposite side of the map. Cooper still has mid control. It's looking good.
Fake teleport.
This flank though is being watched. Oh no, the timing. Legend just manages to sneak past. Could be found in. Oh, Banks. No way. What is going on? They just walked directly past each other. Legend heard the drop. But traded out by Cyanide. That could have been disastrous, but no. It seems like it's just A-okay. Cooper, huge 3K in that round, but gosh. I would like to stop having heart attacks.
Yeah, those timings. Oh, they were almost like, that was comical. How much they just turned in the wrong direction every time. But I mean, the good thing about pushing with a teammate there, you know, able to get your back when you do get those timings, and able to trade it back. But that almost spelled disaster for University of Cumberlands.
Who's next?
Alright, well there you go. Dimensional Drift. Sova drone. No, sorry. Human drone going through. Jet dashing with Yoru. So they have control of this B site.
Here.
No dumb teleports used yet, so everybody's gonna keep a hold of their lives. Aldrone finds one, but Caducer immediately on to Legend. Carnage trades out Caducer. 4v4 off in the hands of Switchblade. Cooper still stuck on side. Not gonna be able to do anything. Okay, there comes the Hunter's Fury. Doesn't tag anybody. Switchblade finds Bonky first. Post position is being jiggled. Hanks led straight to the dome of Evo. And Switchblade might just call a save here. Yeah, I think it is. Holding on to this op.
Pretty close round, all things considered, you know? Able to tap that spike a couple times and just not enough time and no way to combat the... that scared me for a second. Able to combat the post-plant positions.
Yeah.
No, I know Jed has the ability to slow fall, but jumping off the edge with an operator scared me just a little bit there.
Yeah, I was a little bit intimidated as well. Now I consulted the internet, good old Google, just to make sure, and I think it's mostly because of Abyss is a new map, but right now Abyss is very attacker sided, so a 4-1 lead, not entirely unsurprising here for the University of Cumberlands, but we'll see what they can do. Knives now in the hands of Caducer. He's gonna go maybe around the corner. No, Hunter's Fury. Actually, oh wow, what a good combination of utility here. The Deadlock net. Hunter's Fury able to find one player, but Deadlock taken out by Caducer. So it's a 4v4. Post plants tend to favor University of the Cumberlands due to this Astra pick. Did a lot of work for them last round. Okay, Cyanide, not expecting Legend to be in the corner. Caducer, though, finds Switchblade,
Enemy remaining.
and it's just an absolute nightmare right now. Evo is on the flank. They're watching it. Okay. Someone check his PC. Hello?
Yeah, even Blinded just knew exactly when they were pushing. I mean,
It was in the smoke too. I think it's just like a random shot.
I mean, sometimes when you get blinded, you just kind of hold down, shoot, and hope for the best. But I mean, you really couldn't have hoped for a better shot than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, you know, post plant, very, very good for Cumberlands. Just able to really get that once that bomb is down. Just really have not found a way to combat it yet.
No, they haven't. Well, now Knives in the hands of the other Jet. Switchblade. They try to show exactly how it's done here. Columbia College haven't won a round in quite a while. Been 3 in a row now for the Patriots, and Caducer finding Legend. I just continue that streak. Caducer all the way up. So aggressive. Renai, it's a good. Oh my gosh, what a shot! What a flick. Manx and Cooper though. I go with this one. Go quietly. Switchblade finds Honky and Coopert. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's all fine. Everything's okay. It's a 2v2. Cyanide able to get a shot away. Bomb's gonna go down. Manx is gonna see where Switchblade is. Yeah, finds the kill there too. So it's up to Sentinel main. Actually, I guess not even Sentinel. Switch. I'm not sure, but oh my gosh, Carnage! Hello?
Incredible shots, just on the head. I mean, just absolutely able to get those final 2 kills and clutch the round for the team and, you know, put them back on the board. Just, I mean, incredible. I really thought that Cumberlands had another round in...
It's not even like they did the wrong thing. They swung together. They timed it maybe a little bit late.
Just was immediately punished by, I guess... I mean, Carnage just really, you know, showing carnage.
Yeah, he definitely is. 2 fantastic shots. And I guess, you know, sometimes you just need those hero plays to secure those rounds. So that's a second on the board for the Cougars. And okay, Renai just gonna walk up and find 2. Why not? And while you're at it, maybe find a 3rd. Okay. Yeah, the Cougars heating up now. They're feeling good after that huge clutch round. Renai holding this angle, holding the bomb. Oh, doesn't land the shot on the Caducer. Throwing the net. Evo. It's getting a little bit more sketchy. Renai's kind of on an island. Oh, there's Switchblade. Exactly when you need him. Finds 2 clean op shots.
Yeah, confidence definitely back. for Columbia College. I mean, you know, you gotta play like that from the last round, and then just immediately find two right off the bat in like the early stage. You know, Renai repositioned for further in, and they just weren't expecting it, having never done that before, and they were punished for it.
Timeout is the right call. Momentum is slipping, and it's slipping away fast. Two huge plays back to back for Columbia College. And this 6-0 team is showing exactly why they are in the position that they are, the number one seed going into the playoffs. Uh, look, the individual talent is obviously very present right now. We've seen some crazy highlight reel plays, um, but I think the big differentiator between this game and the last one is right now Columbia College have not had the team play that pushed them over the edge to win by.
Yeah.
So, while we love seeing random 3Ks and 4Ks and 2v1 clutch or 1v2 clutches, you gotta just they gotta carry this momentum, but also get the fundamentals back in order.
That goes there.
And for University of the Cumberland, obviously this Columbia College team rides off of momentum, so you need this timeout round to really go out in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, Columbia College really had those amazing plays and just
You are divided.
needs to keep them going and play as a team.
Here we go. Op shots. Not finding anything. Cooper pushing into back sight. Gonna spot one and just play his life. No, repeats it, and that's exactly what happens when you do that. Immediately punished by Switchblade. So they have control at least of half of the site, not the half that matters. Spike is down. What a spam from Legend. Oh, two peek out from Heaven. It's just chaos everywhere. Bodies dropping. Carnage finding Bonky. Switchblade just drawing the crosshair away. Evo not having the bomb. Oh, it might have been a mistake. I thought. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'm anticipating my congratulations.
oh.
Yeah, we were talking about hero plays.
And yeah, I mean, I think we were also talking about, team plays, and I really think that Columbia didn't communicate with that enough.
No, it was a misplay. They thought they had it halved. They got off bomb too early.
And then,
Yeah, time pressure, right? You have to stick it.
yeah, if they had stuck that, I think that round would have gone very differently.
Yeah, you allowed the one way back in. It was Manx, and Manx delivered.
Yeah.
Oh, and might have to do that one more time. It's 3 pushing up. Oh gosh, finds the first. Oh, and now support from. Oh my gosh, Manx. Hello. Okay, never mind. You've just awakened the beast. I don't know what to say. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Finding 3 in a position where you expect to find none. And now it's an execute towards this A site. Renai and Evo entirely split up from each other. We're just gonna have to let this bomb drop. 3 take utility, not really suitable for these 2 agents. Caduster caught by the net. Spam is good. Evo with a sheriff. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's a way back in it. Almost full util to work with, but how much does it matter? And it will matter exactly none.
Yeah, no, things are looking a little dicey for Columbia College. I mean, as we said, it's probably an attack-heavy map, or so says Google, but, I mean, 3 rounds on an attack-heavy map is not bad, but not what you want either from Columbia College. I mean, it's still a very big lead here. I mean, down by 4 rounds, then that's just to even it back up. And I mean, you can't even do that in this half at this point.
We were talking. I mean, they had that foothold. They had that momentum.
You are
And
divided.
the timeout, massive once again. Okay, Astral Divide extremely early here. It seems like it entirely just a fake towards this B site. They're gonna try to pull rotations over, and it's going to work out. Legend.
Here.
over towards his site, but now I think Evo and Carnage gonna catch on. Caducer just going over the top, Renai. Nice shots. Hunter's Fury. Go after Renai. Doesn't land the first shot, so Renai gets away scot-free. No, but Cooper. Very, very aggressive teleport back site. Trades after trades. Evo trying to do what he can. Legend from what seems like light years away. Finding two with the Hunter's Fury. It's a 1v4. Spike isn't down. Cyanide. I mean, there's just no way to get back into it. There's four sitting all the way around it. They have all the util to work with. You have a player jumping around to maybe try to get you. I don't think he's going to turn around. I don't think he knows. No, Carnage jumps off the map. And, you know what? It doesn't matter. Switchblade able to secure it. So, you know, we like to keep that fall counter around.
Yeah.
So, bring that up to 1.
Right here.
Yeah. We didn't have any last time we saw this. We had
No.
nobody fall off the map, and this time we found one. Don't know if it was intentional or not. Assuming not.
Didn't
But
really seem to matter, luckily, this time around. But,
yeah, I mean, the jump off, intentionally or not, can really
Where to set
be a
up shop?
difference in this. But
you know,
Get out
I'm
of
like
my
focusing
way.
back in now. 4-7. You know, if you can get 5, suddenly this bad defensive half is in a pretty good one. You know, I think you'd be pretty happy with 5 rounds. Okay, Cooper. You just love going for these insane TP plays, and they just seem to work almost half the time. Okay, well, it's been trades. Switchblade on a sliver of health at this point. Spike is going to go down for Manx. That is good. Evo able to take advantage of it. Actually, Net finds 2 players, so they're going to know exactly where Manx is. Switchblade, bold drop into the smoke. Doesn't matter, Renai lands the shot first. And yeah, that's just like I was saying. It's 5 on the board now.
yeah, and I mean, it definitely seems a lot better than what they
Switching
had
sides.
before, and a lot more more doable. It sounds weird, but just very much having a bit more confidence back. I mean, especially if it's attack heavy and if they're able to have just the kind of rounds that Cumberlands had, they'll be set.
Yeah, well, the issue with that is Columbia College has a very, I would say, defense-sided comp. They have a Cypher and a Deadlock. Not exactly the fast-paced, hard-hitting characters you like to see when executing sites. But,
Definitely not.
you know, maybe it won't matter. It didn't matter for them in the last map. So let's see what they can bring out here. Looks like A is the move. Got one up towards mid, one lurking. It's Carnage. Yeah, okay. Caducer disrespecting all of the utility thrown, just W keying straight away. Okay, what is going on? Renai, you can't be doing that. Yeah, okay. It's fine now, but Renai just ran straight up mid, landed in that perfectly, and then got a pick. But this attack now down to a 2v2. I was gonna say down to 1, but Keeper. Sorry, Rocket League names getting mixed up in there. Find one. Now this double swing. Perfect.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
I mean, definitely a sketchy start with, you know, the lurk going down early. I mean, when you do have that double sentinel, I guess you can afford to lose one a little bit here and there. But just an incredible cleanup. I mean, Renai running down mid wasn't what they were expecting, wasn't what they were ready for, and able to really get one of those kills and just kind of, I guess, boost their confidence and on pushing sites.
Yeah, it was a smart play at the end there, just
Here.
not letting the enemies come to them. Because they didn't really have great post-pant utility. But just shots missed. Somebody's just got to rely on that. Well, the Marshal going to find Manx early. That's a huge pick. I don't know if they know that Caducer's posted up here. Yeah, they did not. That's a nice shot from Caducer, and now an Marshal to pick up. Caducer's been a demon in these second rounds. especially for some reason after his team loses them. It's actually not a marshal, that's an outlaw. I'm wrong, and that's even scarier. No way we see it one more time.
Planted. Last player standing.
Okay, yeah, no, it's okay. Everything's fine. Switchblade takes Caducer down. It's up to Hubert. Yeah, that will be the round. So, first 2 rounds evened it up here for Columbia College.
Yeah, I mean, just enough to get them back right on track with Cumberlands, and I mean, no lead yet, but some pretty heavy momentum. And I mean, some, strange economy here, not quite buying yet, as they bought some guns last round and lost some. So, but at the very least, mostly full shields.
Yeah. Yep. Well, the bonus round incoming here. See if Columbia can make it 3 in a row, or if University of Cumberland will do what they need to do to get back into this game. And that's not a good start. Hubert tries to go around the bend and immediately gets his head taken clean off. The defense already down in numbers. It's gonna force Sova to rotate over. Evo. Okay, that's a scary teleport in spawn. It's a slow walkout onto A. I don't think they know where Evo is, and this could be a huge problem. Manx gonna do his job now and try to clear back sight. It's a 1v1, and it's gonna go the way of Evo. And Legend finds Cyanide as well. It's starting to look like this just might be the round. Legend was caught trolling a little bit, looking off the map.
I think he was looking for the gun.
Okay, Carnage.
30 seconds
Not able to
left.
get Counter down. Look, it's a 2v4. They need to win this round, if we're being entirely honest here. And that is not the way back into it. Bonky is going to have to show up big here. Bonky's had some crazy rounds, but okay, that was scary close. That pixel, almost enough. Good damage from the Guardian. Yeah, Switchblade really picked it up from the last game. Top frag right now for the Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw Carnage with that stinger yet again, we saw that a lot back in the last map on Bind. Really helpful. And I mean, Evo's pretty risky and scary teleport kind of really paid off though. Able to get that pick and then really get that rotate in.
Yeah, it was smart. Sometimes you need that aggression on that bonus round, and it's 3 in a row now, so the economy gonna be bad for the Patriots. Columbia College should be flying high here. And they're doing exactly what they need to do to move on to Grand Finals. Trying to take this one in 2-0 fashion, just a clean sweep. Got a lot more to do in this one if they want to make that a reality. Evo.
Spike planted.
It's the spike down. Cyanide, aware that someone might be pushing through. Yeah, trades it out. That's a free rifle. Evo's trying to hold off this cross.
Cover going out.
Hard to fight back into this one. Bonky looking for some spam, gets a lot of good damage, but Carnage just goes straight up the rope and finds 2 immediately. It's cleared out from the 2 holding main. And okay, it's getting away from the Patriots, I would say.
I mean, yeah, things are right back in Columbia's favor, which we really haven't seen on this map yet. And just as like something that I think I've noticed was Reyna just positioning themselves so that if they able to die and get their gun off the map, so not to, as to not give. I mean, they didn't end up dying, but just having that position and that forethought to avoid getting those guns to the team on their econ.
Okay, what shenanigans are we going for here? I see the knives sitting on this box from Caducer. They're on site. Yeah, the trigger discipline's good. It can go around the bend. Oh, doesn't hit this. Oh, with the Sheriff finds second, and it's a 2v2. I don't know what I just saw, but Caducer has been on a heater all night and continues to do so. It's bringing this team a chance to win this one. Renai is pinged up. Cooper able to punish. Carnage finds Cooper. It's a 1v1. It's up to Cyanide. They have control of Spike. They kind of know where Carnage is playing. Never mind. Just be the round of Ring Around the Rosie. So they're just following each other's footsteps. Is Carnage going to turn around? Going to be aware? Here it is.
30 seconds left.
Oh, free shots, but it's whiffed. It's okay. Oh, God, scary. But Cyanide closes it out.
And a win that was desperately needed for Cumberlands.
For
You
sure.
know, definitely breaking that momentum and not letting them get so far ahead that it's almost unthinkable to get back. And I mean, right now, 1 round off, 2 rounds from the lead is really not that bad. Still have some time and can really bring it back still.
But I mean, the economy isn't necessarily the greatest. A lot went down, and a lot was invested into that round. But they do have a lot of ults, and that might be a positive thing. I'm not sure how much they will do on this defense, but we'll have to find out. Cooper is just walking down mid, full confidence. And I don't think Renai is ready for it, but I don't think Cooper knows Renai is there. Now, maybe, oh, okay. Okay, Cooper, please, bro. You gotta just be hitting your shots, Manx. Finally finds Renai. That should have been a free 2 picks immediately for the University of the Cumberlands. It just seems like today is not the day. Still, it's just a 4v4. It's not entirely lost. Carnage is, at half health. And they haven't really made any progress towards a site. Now it looks like it's back towards A one more time. Cyanide, dart, keep them inside of main, and now here they go. Aldrone doesn't find anything. The op shot isn't good. Cyanide finds Evo. Punky with 2. Now it's up to Carnage once again. Knives in his hand, so it won't matter. Cyanide closing it out. That's 2 in a row. They're back on even terms here, Wes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a back and forth struggle right now. I mean, like earlier, Cumberland seemed to really have that advantage, and Columbia just wasn't able to get a foothold all that much. And now it's just back and forth, and anyone's game trading off 2x2 rounds. And I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Like, Columbia plays well, and when they get that foothold or those first picks, generally they can pull it back. But I mean, Cumberlands is really combating them.
Speaking about first picks, what is going on B side? Well, it's a trade at the end of the day, but the Carnage, found the first one with the lure, almost got away, and it's okay. Okay, Bonky not able to do what they did last time, so it's gonna be a bit harder to win this one. Hunter's Fury finds some damage, but not a lot. Switchblade takes down Minx with the knives. Cooper trying to get around the corner. Decides to call back. Let me slow it down just a little. Spike is down. Legend gets a knife on Cyanide. Oh, okay. Well, the disrespect coming out here. Switchblade just gonna push spawn. Oh, whiffing shots. I think Cupert's trying to save. Sorry. Trying to save and won't be able to. The Switchblade, chilling off the edge of the map here.
I hate to say it, but probably best.
Yeah, I mean, Jet really good for holding off on this map. Even when falling off, being able, as long as you can hold down that button, can stay alive for a little bit longer and be a threat if no one saw you jump off.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, really good for Columbia, able to break that momentum before it starts snowballing into something really big and bring it back to 10-9. I mean, this late in the game, that's a scary number.
Yeah, it is, and if they can win 2 in a row, break that economy, Patriots, it's scarier. Carnage on alert once more. Time to pull it back. Cyanide trying to get some info. We'll spot at least one in mid. 2 now, but Ranai on the other side has taken the entirety of the defense of this A site out. One-man army. Okay, and somehow gets away. I don't know how, but unpunished. So, okay, finally, Cooper cleaning it up. Never mind. Caster's curse, my bad. Carnage. Okay, on the other side, it doesn't matter. They just seem to have complete control of everything. Switchblade in their spawn, takes out Manx, and it's just wraps. Unless Cooper pulls off a miracle.
Spike planted.
It was just frantic. Once again, the map control of Columbia College has been so good so far on this attacking half. They found the gaps. They know exactly how to push and pull this defense to do what they want. Cooper is playing for exits at this point. I don't think wants to lose this rifle.
I mean, a free round this late in the game, though. Want to say what econ you can, but I mean, pretty much a hopeless round anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses, and that's an unfortunate situation where you have to, because now you are not doing too hot economically. You're staring down being put on a match point, actually series point, playoffs point, and
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you lose this game, you lose first and second place.
yeah.
I mean, you
so-
still have a chance at third, and from how well they're playing, it seems like even if they did lose here, they would have had a good shot at that, but you really don't want to lose here.
I think they want to force a map 3, but Renai doesn't want that to happen. And Carnage, another successful alert. Legend holding the push out. They just got the protocols down so well. Okay, with Cyanide trying to make something happen. Another knife attempt. Yeah, you know, I gotta respect it. Makes... Okay, Legend's just trolling at this point. We're running around with our knife out, trying to make something happen here that doesn't need to be. But you gotta realize that, you know, you got 2 players on your team now who are, you know, a body shot away from dying to the sheriff.
Yeah, probably not the best time to go for a knife.
Oh, Legend's pushing up with a shorty. Okay. No way! 180 flick to the head, doesn't matter. You can't lose. You cannot.
Can't play those games, not at this level.
Okay, well, the knife comes through anyways. That's just disrespectful at this point.
Ooh, yeah.
Ah, my gosh.
Kinda,
Okay.
some kind of behavior for Columbia College. Getting confident, but
I mean,
definitely a little bit disrespectful here.
yeah, look, I think maybe just trying to relieve some of the tension, because it's been a stressful series for them. I think closer than they probably expected, but
Yeah.
now up 12-9. The economy again of the Patriots isn't that great. We'll see what they end up doing, but it's looking good. It's just a full push down mid though. Look at this. And they're not going to know. There is a trip
Right here.
towards this A site, so that will give them info. But if someone just starts walking back, say, you know, a Silva throwing out a Hunter's Fury, and you have a Jetpack and maybe updraft over, you can get a free pick. But it doesn't matter, because that Hunter's Fury got too much value. That's 2 kills for it. And now it's 2v4.
Last player standing.
Oh, it's just over. It looks like it might be done. Cyanide considering just jumping off the edge of the map. Legend's already calling GG's. That's faith in your team right there.
Ooh.
Actually, sorry. Okay, we're fine.
Attackers win.
Ooh, that was a little bit scary at the end there, but I mean, Columbia College sticks with that 6-0 record, making it, I guess, 7-0 at this point.
Yeah, and where they deserve to be in this grand finals. But okay, full respect here to the University of the Cumberlands.
Of
That was
course.
a very, very close series. I mean, just a few swing rounds away, a few misplays away from taking down, the Titans of the Titan division, the top of the top. And you know what? Shout out to the Cougars. You guys are incredible. The individual talent from everybody, insane. Uh, the mental reset going in from map one to map two for specific players such as Switchblade was admirable, and now they get a chance to fight for that trophy come
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, I mean, incredible from both teams. As you were saying like a while ago, such a difference between the team, like how the teams are run and how they communicate with each other from A division to Titans. And I mean, overall, it's just really incredible to see. And I mean, all these players have such, as you said, every individual player has such amazing skill, and then combine it with the kind of teams we're seeing here, and it's just it makes for some really really good games. And as we saw, some incredible plays. And I mean, you know, Cumberland's got it real close there
Yeah,
on both. Just gave Columbia a run for their money, and I mean, both games could have gone either way. I
yeah,
mean, really, really good.
yeah. It was, I think, a stronger performance from them than their regular season matchup. Obviously, not having the sub helps, but the good news is that you were toe to toe with what seems like the best team in your division, and now you're gonna head down to this third and fourth place match. I know, obviously, losing 0-2, but it might not feel that great, but you could take this third place. That's still hardware at the end of the day, and that's still a very respectable result because that means you're the third best team in the entirety of the ECAC, which is a huge league, and that's nothing to scoff at. So, congrats to Columbia College on being able to move on to this grand finals. I'm excited to see what they can do there, and good luck to the University of the Cumberlands as they head down to this third and fourth place match. We don't know against who yet at this moment, but they look like they have the ability to take on whoever that is.
Yeah, yeah. I think that they have a very strong chance of getting that third place title, and rooting for them a little bit. After
Yeah,
seeing them in this game and the fight that they put up, very, very good.
yeah. Well, that's going to be all for us tonight. Thank you, everybody who came out and joined us. Make sure you keep following along. Playoffs are starting for every game, and it's going to be exciting to watch. We'll be back again next week with some more Valorant playoffs. I'm not exactly sure what round. Hopefully, it's back to the Titans division. We'll see. Um, but we'll want to see you there. So, stay tuned. Keep watching. Follow for updates on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. All that great stuff. We love having you around. But that's going to be it from us here tonight. Have a good one, and thank you for watching.
Bye.